Hi, it's me again. It's the 10th of October, Monday. I want to talk about having a quarter life crisis. I don't know what to do with my life at uni. I've always wanted to become a psychologist, but when I did psychology, I decided that it wasn't for me. And sorry, I'm just looking at something, looking for it. I decided it wasn't for me because it was too clinical, and from all the experiences I've had with psychologists before, I was specialising in neuropsychology, but they didn't have the course. They had to move interstate, and they don't have it here. I wanted to do social work because it's a bit more open, it's more flexible, it's not just mental health, even though I want to work in mental health, it's all sorts of things. Like the Griffith Uni website says that it includes working with individuals, groups and families, community work, advocacy, research, planning and policy development, and management and administration. There are career opportunities for social workers in government, non-government and private sector agencies with jobs in hospitals and community settings. Youth work, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander services, child and family welfare, child protection, youth and adult offending, employment and income support, aged care, community development, family support, disability services, services for women, multicultural services and many other social welfare organisations. There's a whole lot of, and I've also thought about occupational therapy. I thought, it's similar, but it's also a bit different. It moves away from mental health, and it's also another uni course. I'm just looking at what it actually is. It's the course at Griffith University is recognised by World Federation of Occupational Therapists. They work in public and private hospitals, country and community health centres, rehabilitation units, regular and special schools, consultation services, special centres providing development and training for persons with a social, intellectual or physical disability, independent living centres, workplace health and safety units, nursing homes, psychiatric clinics and hostels, residential and rehabilitation centres, centres of tertiary education, research institutions and private practice. I was a bit confused about what it was, but I looked it up. An occupational therapist works with people of all ages with a variety of conditions caused by injury or illness, psychological, emotional difficulties, developmental delay, or the effects of ageing. Their goal is to assist individuals to improve their everyday functional abilities and enable independence, well-being and quality of life. OTs help patients maximise function and enable participation in their own lives. They conduct tests to assess functional, emotional and psychological, developmental and physical capabilities. They plan and direct specific therapeutic programs, select and design a variety of activities that assist in effective movement or function and help individuals to regain personal care skills such as eating and dressing. There's a lot of things, the list goes on. It's a profession concerned with promoting health and well-being through occupation. The primary goal of OT is to enable people to participate in activities of everyday life. Occupational therapists achieve this outcome by enabling people to do things that will enhance their ability to participate, or by modifying the environment to better support participation. There's lots of information. Basically, I heard about occupational therapy from a friend who was going to do it, and I looked up the uni websites up here in Brisbane, and it sounds really interesting because there's also a lot of anatomy and physiology. There's a little bit of science, which I do like, a little bit of science, not just the social science side of things. Up here, you can do an undergraduate 4-year degree, or you can do a 2-year graduate entry master's degree, which I've already got a degree, a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Sociology. So I do the master's, so that's 2 years. And it's the same with social work, it's 2 years. I'm leaning more towards social work, though, because it's more towards what I wanted to do. Although it's a big toss-up, because I'm like, do I want to step fully away from the mental health field? Because at the moment, when you feel so down and crap, everyone's like, no, you should be doing something different from mental health. But then I've also, in my time down here where I feel at the moment, I've been told you can help people, and I also have some experiences that I'd like to help people with. So, and social is pretty broad. I still want to do my drug and alcohol studies, but I'm going to have to defer this year. And so I'm looking at starting my Master of Social Work next year at Griffith University, probably, because I've been there before, and then do drug and alcohol afterwards, just because the way I'm feeling, I need to have a class that I can go to, like lectures and stuff, to try and motivate me, because I'm not very motivated when it's online, and it'll give me a purpose to get up for. So that's it. I'm just trying to decide what to do and when, but it's really hard. If anyone has any thoughts,